my time, you all I want. Neither of us wanna be alone. Breathing in your love, on your touch, oh, it's what I'm.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I am your host, Kimberly Cloud. So last night I was looking, I'm just going to dive right into the shit. Last night I was looking on Fox News and they're really about to try, not yet because it's too early, the skin is too early in the game. So they are going to try to do something like impeachment possibly over eggs being high. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the inflation you left upon him. Now it's up to him to clean up your mess. That is what y'all did. Oh, it sickens me, man. It sickens me how all they do is play the blame game. They left a mess. They left a revolution war, a silent war, Cold War, national emergency war. And it's like they're blaming him for eggs still being high. And he's like been in office for only 8 days. Something, they left little breadcrumbs, the fires in California, the terrorist stuff that was going on in New Orleans. And now Trump has to go and fix it. While he's fixing it, they're working at the house overtime to find a way to get him out of office because they don't want him looking better than anybody that's Democrat. And that's how it goes. I mean, 8 days in office and you sign you did the most important thing, which was get them out, most of them, or probably like that's probably 1% of them out of our country. We need to get the college kids that are Hamas love, pro Hamas, out of the country too. Because they will kill. If they're burning flags, they will kill. You know. And I wanted to show y'all something. A couple of things on Twitter. And I hope that y'all enjoy. But let's rewind back. Let's rewind back. So I was watching something. I was watching a couple of things yesterday on Fox News. And they were talking about different things like the price of eggs being skyrocketed due to Trump. They said he needs to fix the eggs crisis now. They are all talking about eggs. Were they talking about eggs last year? Were they talking about eggs in 2023? Were they talking about eggs in 2022? Were they talking about eggs in 2021? No. Everything seemed to be fine under Biden's watch. But guess what? Biden left breadcrumbs. He left breadcrumbs. This can lead up to probably nitpicking about impeachment, like he's incompetent as a president. Just think how it would be, the immigration crisis, if both parties were in office now. If Kamala was or Biden was again, just think. It's not good for the soul. It's not good for yourself. I mean, the ones that are here, I have to keep saying this because I don't want no confusion. I know I love every human being, but I know that you have to leave the killers at a distance and leave them alone because something is off with their brain. Something is completely off with their brain. They don't think like we do. They don't. They don't play fair. They would kill. They would kill. Their mind is killer mode. So what do we get out of this whole package deal? Price of eggs going up, probably speculation about impeachment because of price of eggs going up, or start tallying up a record to try to hold Trump accountable of things that while he's on business trying to take care of the big things, y'all trying to tally up a report, on bogus stuff so you can say he didn't let the price of eggs go down when he got into office. But y'all left him that mess. So why are you complaining about it now? It's BS. It's BS, man. So let me show you something. This woman just filed a lawsuit against Lyft after a driver refused to ride because she couldn't fit in the car. We're disheartened to look at this driver's unacceptable behavior. Please DM us at your early convenience for additional sources. We like to address this as soon as. Yeah, this is crazy, man. That's like don't avoid the cat in the room. We'll avoid the cat in the room. There is a mouse in the house and everybody's ignoring it. They're like, oh, there go the mouse again. You know, it's seriously like that, man. Like the cat issue. Why would you pick up an angry cat? She's overly obese and she couldn't fit in the car. What was he to do? You see, it says drama alert at the bottom. I hope this is fake because if it's real, that is just a shame. That is just a shame. She's taking advantage of the system. How many times have I tried to tell my story to lawyers only to get turned down? This is the frivolous lawsuits of people like you suing him because you're big and you couldn't fit in the car. You're big and you couldn't fit in the car. How? What? That's so crazy to me, man. What? What? I can't wait to see this. Y'all gonna laugh. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, that is so hilarious, yo. Damn. It says red tape won't get in the way of rebuilding or temporary housing for LA firestorm survivors. Our executive order today make it easier for those impacted to stay at hotels and other short-term rentals for 30 days. Okay. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I told you they be finding places to hide, man. I want to see this thing from the beginning. It says when ice comes, part five. When ice comes. is. They just want to make, some of them just want to make a living, but just come over the right way. What the hell? She is, uh-uh. One day that's going to, there was a man, Crocodile Dundee, or some man that used to do a bunch of animal stuff, and then a stingray bit him and he died, or something happened with a crocodile. I forgot the reason. That's kind of crazy the way she moved the chair. Why couldn't they move the chair beforehand? And he looking dead at her. She feels so uncomfortable. We are the champions, my friend. We'll keep on fighting to the end. She is so crazy, man. Again with the American flag. Now, that's a gang of people just saying fuck the flag. Teenagers, because of being manipulated by some of their parents to make America. I know how it goes because I dated somebody that um was he was a member of the cartel, and he knows what is it? Uh Chico, what is that guy name? El Paso, El Chapo. El Chapo. Um he saw El Chapo before, and that's another reason why they came at me with guns, because I broke it off, because I was like, this is not cool, you know. Do you know what they I didn't mean to do that to you, sir. So, do you know, I want you to visualize a penis turning into a vagina, or a vagina turning into a penis by surgery. We were BDU, well, it's ACUs or probably something else now. Um, I used to wear BDUs, you know. I don't think that would be a comfortable feeling. And to be in your full battle rattle as something else could be very uncomfortable, because you're wearing your waistband with your canteen and your rucksack. You're doing a lot, and sometimes the straps go between your legs. What are you going to do then? When you can't bend, you can't bend. It'll feel funny. We do duck. They used to do duck walks where you on your knees. That I barely got through that. So I can only imagine how it would feel for a transgender person to have all that surgery. Because once you cut yourself, it's never the same. Once you get cut on, it's never going to be the same. You may not feel it eventually, but it's never going to be the same. You may have phantom pains. You may have phantom pains. Let's continue listening to what he's saying. Yeah, there are gay people in, but when you cut yourself, man, this isn't you cut the most sensitive part of your body. It's not easy work turning a vagina into a penis and a penis into a vagina. There are complications with that. This is major surgery. This is major surgery. That's why you're covered 180 to 100% plus that disability right there. Yeah. That is so true, man. I've met people, especially men identifying as women. They are very mentally unstable. I've seen it with a couple of transgender people, not just one. They come off on the core, on the outside as one way, but as you continue to let them talk, their dark side gets to them. Good job, sir. Yes, that makes perfect sense. I forgot pliers. Now, do we call this a depressing moment for Selena Gomez? Do we call this a depression moment where maybe she needs to be put on the antidepressants because she's down and feeling low? If my black people were going back, I would care, but I wouldn't cry. I don't cry easily. So I would cry over them in uh not in public, but talk about them and refuel their souls, their spirits. You know, I would do that. But I'm not talking bad about Selena Gomez. I'm just saying she had a mental breakdown and maybe she needs treatment for that because she was going hard. I mean, I don't know. Should homeless vets be housed before my yeah, and that's another thing. Like they were getting housed before the homeless. Took them to Martha's Vineyard and they shipped them straight out, man. I try to go to Martha's. What? Go for Margaritaville. I want to see this and then I'm gonna turn it off. You remember this shit? That's the exact type of weapons they were carrying when they came at me. And they came at me in a group from this small ass Toyota Camry, the 1990s box joint. Yeah, that's crazy. They arrested the gang leader behind the takeover of Aurora Apartments. I've been near Aurora, Colorado, and Loveland, Colorado. Did I go to Denver? Denver isn't that far either. I think I had to fly into Denver. Wow. Uh-uh. Just me eating tacos live on TV while talking about deporting illegal immigrants. What do he have to say for 30 seconds? We are not going to let, or we are not going to tolerate NGOs who take American people's hard-earned taxpayer dollars to facilitate the invasion on our country. My brand new Dodge subcommittee will be calling the Catholic charities to find out why and what extent they were helping illegals evade. This is the last. Oh, wow. Trump proposes tariff-based economy over income tax. Wow, if he did, this is huge, man. If I think I'm hearing what I'm saying, there will be no income tax. You will not get taxed no more, and you will get a tariff-based economy where they tariff like China, Colombia, and many more countries. I'm down with that. I don't know. I want to hear more about it. Okay. Oh, this is 10 minutes. Hold up. Breaking gun battle at Texas-Mexico border. Mexican drug cartel attempts to ambush and kill Border Patrol agents, resulting in a major gunfight. Let's go back. You don't know how dangerous they are. There needs to be an end to this. What is the Mexican president doing? What is the Mexican president doing? What is they doing? They need to figure out a way to eliminate the crime or come to a compromise where the cartels don't mess with Americans. That's not going to happen. Now people are dying, Border Patrol agents, and it's sad. It's really sad. The Mexican president said she would accept people. Yes. But can she try to create more prisons and death sentences and lock up the very vicious ones? This is what I mean. They want to sit up there and come to our country and start having a voice. That's true. You are allowed that if you come over legally. You've learned all your life how to be illegal with whatever you've done, and now you come over here illegally and you think that holding up signs and doing whatever it is that y'all are doing is going to help. I mean, now it's getting the plot is thickening because these are teenage children that are throwing the flag on the ground, and the officers got to sit up there and take it. Like, I think it should be illegal to disrespect the flag. Once upon a time, I believe that it was illegal. I thought that it was illegal to sit up there and burn a flag, because it must have just changed the law. But I'm not going to have nobody do that shit in my face. Forget that. I'm American. I don't watch a lot of stuff happen. And I'm ready for the long haul. And how would you feel if we came to your territory disrespecting your country? How would you feel? If we come to your territory disrespecting your flag, I would never disrespect nobody's flag because it means a lot to them. But this is where I draw the line. The flag is a symbol of all the presidents of the United States of America. Or is it the states of America? Let me look that up. Hold up. That's a dumb thought. What does the stars represent on America? I think it's the president's states. I kind of figured. I sat up there and I said that give me just a second. He disrespected the American flag, and I just got censored. I just got censored on TikTok. Only thing I said was that the flag represents the presidents, but I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say the states. So it's under a review, but yeah, the American flag. It's disrespectful to sit up there and do that. So I get this is misinformation that illegals, and I showed you, illegals are burning and stomping and throwing the US flag, and they call that misinformation. That's what I mean. And I know YouTube is next. So let me recant on that American flag. It's not the 50, because it's more than 50. So, yeah, 50 states of the United States, the White Stars. Yeah, I'm not scared because I know I did nothing wrong. if I mess up with information, then that's not my fault that I mess up with information. I look up and I try to verify it. So like I was saying, these American flags represent a lot. And it's being burnt and thrown to the ground by people that don't deserve to be here. Is just using America, and having babies and just using America, and isn't America to be used? Yes, but not in a negative way, not causing inflation and causing black and lower class white people to get out of their jobs. No, it's just not right. Chicago talked about it. Chicago talked about it, and a lot of people have been talking about it. So I'm about to get off of here for a second, and I hope that you guys hold on. It's back on. I don't want to get off of here. It's back on. That was quick. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Today, we will be discussing things on eggshells. Not to mention, egg prices are high. And I just want to talk about the prices of eggs because obviously egg prices are high because when Trump came into office 8 days ago, prices were very bitterly low for eggs. But as soon as Trump got into office, the eggs went high. The eggs went high because I guess Trump just he's doing everything, executing everything except prices for eggs and food. That obviously the administration left that. So I don't know. Um, it's just a shame, man, how these videos represent our new culture. There are going to be gang members that are here. They're recruiting them at a young age. They're recruiting them at a young age, and they're doing it purposefully because they think that we'll have empathy for that. Just remember, it's an article. I don't want to talk about Obama, but it was rumored, it was rumored that some people were putting kids in cages under his administration. It was rumored that they were putting kids in cages because they're like animals, they're like murderers. That's all they know is machines. They're killing machines. They're killing machines. And who know how far as it goes if they take a shot or they use drugs themselves or they experimenting with something newer than fentanyl, like ketamine or whatever. Who knows? What I do know is that they're dangerous. Not all of them, but some of them. And obviously it's making a point him catching all of the dangerous people. We already deal with dangerousness in our communities with people robbing, raping, killing. Why do we need to go through that with an organized crime group like the cartels or MS-13 or Trade Agua? Why do we need to go through that? An organized crime group that organized the pushing of fentanyl, heroin, methamphetamine. What do we do then? So I'll leave it there. But sir, if you're out there listening to the Trump administration or Donald Trump, I would like to say that you are doing an excellent job. Um, I would address the bogus egg crisis. You know, inflation right now isn't going, they're affecting people, but people have a plan for it and it goes down. Like he wants inflation to go down. It was like at 2% with him. And I believe when let me look it up before I say it, before it be disinformation too. How much was in inflation in 2024? $2.9. Okay. I have to admit it did go down. I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. It's at 2.9%. Sorry, I'm reading this. I just want the inflation. So inflation was under 8% under Trump administration. And during 2021, it went up to 20%. And during 2020, it went up 23%. Trump was out of quarter 2, had to be between March, and this was during election time. But the rest, I don't know. I don't think that's accurate because I remember seeing some high numbers when it first started out. Okay, 3.5 years since Biden and Harris took office, prices have risen by 19.4%, while wages have risen by 17.7. That means during the Biden-Harris administration to date, wages increase have lagged price increase by cumulative 1.7 or less than half percentage point per year. I want to see one more. Okay. Under the Trump, when he took office, it was 3.5 the month before COVID hit. By the time he left office in January 2021, it was at 6.4 and had gone a lot higher during the shutdowns. Under Biden, it fell as low as 3.4 last year. When did this come out? October 2nd. Okay, so that's 2013. I mean 23. They're covering for him. I was there to see the inflation prices. I was there to watch it on TV. And inflation prices was high. I was about to say jobs. I don't care about jobs right now. Because I know Canada rates went up. Yeah, it went up and then it came back down. Prices for gas is still a little high. I can only imagine what they are in Chicago. Well, I can only imagine what gas prices is like in California. Um, it was $6 an hour a gallon. $6 a gallon, and it was moving up to the teens. So they actually have machines now that can move in the double digits, start from the double digits on up. So they were looking for gas prices to be $10 a gallon. And so you start off with $10 a gallon, they changing everything. It was terrible when I was there. I remember seeing inflation go very high and people were complaining and they were being considered as terrorists, you know. It was very sad. Like American people he sees as terrorists more so than a terrorist that has come here. So yeah, um, remember that inflation didn't do I mean, the infrastructure plan didn't infrastructure nothing. It was just a bogus. Not no, it wasn't bogus. It wasn't bogus. It wasn't bogus. Or is it? So with that being said, I'm about to get off of here. Y'all take care. I'll be back on here later. Be safe, and I will see you guys another time. Bye.
Never waste my time, you all I want.